Well, g'day everybody, and today is the beginning of a new chapter for our channel. So without any further ado, welcome to Roaming in the Robbo. No, let's go again. Let's try that again. Welcome everybody to Roaming in the Robbo. That sexy beast behind the camera is Miranda. Say hi, honey.
Please.
That sexy beast behind me is a brand new 2025 New Age Expedition. It's the family variant, the Road Owl, and it's fully off-road and off-grid capable, and we've got our grubby little hands on it for at least the next 12 months. We're going to put it through its paces, see what it's capable of, and you guys are going to come along for that adventure and discovery. So before we jump in, we've got a little bit to talk about how we got here, what's going on, the changes in the channel, how we arrived at this point. But this is a new chapter in more than one way. It's time to say goodbye to old friends, because a brand new van requires a brand new hat. So let's go in, have a chat. All right, well, here we are.
Bit different to the Robbo.
Guess we got some explaining to do. It is a bit different to the Robbo, but I refer to this van as the Robbo Mark II.
That was
Robbo Mark
plan.
1, Robbo Mark 2.
Yeah, so we are still roaming in the Robbo. It's not a Robson anymore, which might seem a bit weird, but when it was first put to us,
Cheers.
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 They wanted it to be the next Robbo.
You might be getting ahead of the horse here. So, as I alluded to outside, we got this for a period of 12 months. This isn't our van. We don't own this. It's on loan from New Age.
Yeah.
They reached out to us 12 or so months ago.
I had a look. It was April last year.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Now
been
in
in the
July.
pipeline, which is hence why we've been hinting at this a while.
Yeah. A few hold-ups along the way.
Yeah.
What we'll quickly just do, this isn't a walkthrough video or anything like that. I'll just quickly mention what's come with the van. Like I said before, it's fully off-road. It's got the Cruise Master XT airbag suspension. It's got a 48 volt, 5 kilowatt hour EcoFlow electrical system. I've always operated in 12 volt land, so for those people who are unfamiliar with 48 volt batteries, 5 kilowatt hours is the amount of energy stored in the battery. It is equivalent to roughly 415 amp 12-hour battery. That's a mouthful.
Whatever he said.
Yeah, whatever he said. So the main component of that electrical system is under the bed. That's called the power hub, and that one box has everything. It's got your 240 watt inverter to run all your 240 appliances in your aircon. It's got an AC charger for when you're connected to shore power. It's got a DC charger for when you're towing it, charging off your alternator, and it's got 2 MPPT solar inputs because it's matched up with 800 watts of solar on the roof, and the other input, there's a plug on the side of the van for like a portable solar panel. And it's also got a like a user interface display panel on the side where you can go in and look at all your inputs and your outputs, power usages, and you can turn off your lights from there as well, and turn off your water pump, and you can check the levels of your water tanks and your grey water tank and all that sort of stuff. 210 litres of water spread across 2 tanks, 75 litre grey water tank. It's got a plateless microwave, which is pretty cool, so you don't have that glass plate coming out and shattering while you're on the corrugations. Yep. 4-burner gas hob, a small little gas grill. It's got a 199 litre Thetford 3-way fridge. It's got an Ogo composting toilet. I've never used a composting toilet, but it sounds pretty disgusting. It's got a liquids capture canister, which you just tip out under a tree when it gets full, and I guess that's going to be my job. Yep. And it's also got, have you seen it? It's gross, man. It's got a holding tank that you put in like this fibrous PT material. Then all your business goes in there, and it's got like a swirler, and it just smooshes it all together. Charming.
Interesting.
And it's got a little like computer fan that vents all the smells and it dries it out. So apparently, I've never used it, but people rave about them. I've got to investigate it a little bit more. I've never used a composting toilet, but it dries it out to the point where it just turns into like compost. I guess that's why it's called a composting toilet.
Be good
And
for our
you-
gardens.
Good for the veggies, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're going to be eating tomatoes that have been fertilised by us.
Yeah.
What else?
Got a
Washing machine.
Yep.
That's something I never thought I'd have while we're travelling. Washing machine. Never saw ourselves as caravanners, and we haven't travelled in it. Yeah, this is brand new. There's still plastic on the beds. There's nothing in here. A couple of beers. The fridge isn't even on.
No. We got a triple bunk. I think. Did you say that?
Yeah, there's
Triple
three
bunk.
bunks over there.
Yep.
What else? There's a TV. We've never had a TV before. There's a Vantenna put out by Cowfish Technologies, I think the name of the company is. That's a pretty cool piece of kit if TV's your thing when you're on the road, because it's omnidirectional and omnipolar and there's no setup. It's there, ready to go. You don't need to set it up. You don't need to wind it down. You don't need to angle it to the direction of the TV broadcast or anything. It's just, it's ready to go. Once your TV is programmed, that antenna just does its thing.
Cool. It's got a lot of cool
Yeah,
features, the van,
what
but
else?
we will we'll go
It's
into
pretty
more,
overwhelming. Like,
yeah, we'll
there's
go
a
into more
lot.
detail.
Yeah, there's a lot included that it's just like, wow, it's got this, wow, it's got that, wow, it's got this. We've only ever had a camper trailer, and before that, a tent. Like you used to refer to the Robo Mark 1 as the Taj Mahal. Because we were in
I don't know what this is.
we were in a
then.
tent, right? And then the Robo's like, wow, Taj Mahal. Now we got this thing.
It's
Like
a beast.
storage for days. Like we always struggle with storage.
Yeah.
You know, the Robo had one cupboard. This thing's got, within line of sight, about 10 that I can see, and there's more around the place. It's insane.
So that's something we do
Yeah.
plan on doing. I mean, we obviously loved the camper trailer route and we loved camping in the Robbo. So it'll be interesting to sort of make some of those comparisons
Yeah.
just to see. There's obviously pros and cons to both, and it'll be interesting
Yeah.
to just see
Yeah.
once we get into it. Yeah.
Yeah,
What we
one's not better than the other. Everything's a trade-off.
Yeah.
So we'll probably put out a video, actually, camper trailer versus caravan. Just shooting from the hip. You know, you can't get a caravan the places that you get a camper trailer.
Yeah.
It's bigger and it's heavier and it's harder to tow.
It's easier to set up a caravan.
It's much easier to set up.
That's a big bonus.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, that's not the point of this video.
No.
But yeah.
So a couple of skylights, downlights, not downlights, sorry, what do you call it? Strip lighting everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's really nice and sharp in here. It's almost like a high-end apartment.
Very
that's-
small.
It's a very small high-end apartment. I don't mean high-end, but it's finished really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's really nice. The white that Miranda chose, it's probably going to be red by the time we hand it back.
Yeah. But maybe, well, live and learn. Okay,
It's
we've
nice
never had a
It's
caravan.
nice and bright. It is nice. Because we actually went to Cannington RV, who are the dealers in WA for New Age, and we picked out all the colours and all that sort of stuff and had a little bit of input in some of the inclusions.
Yeah.
So
Not
here
all
we
the
are.
cupboards are white, though, I will say. The bottom cupboards
the bottom
are
are
black,
black.
so
Yeah.
hopefully that does help a little bit. We'll
Yeah.
see. Time will tell.
Yep. So hopefully the higher ones are too high for the kids to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Internal shower, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's going to be nice,
Yeah.
not having
Yeah, we're
the
going.
wind gusting the sheet against your wet body in the
Yeah.
cold. Yeah, lovely.
The only problem is, like, we're only going to be able to be off grid for probably 2 days because Miranda and Jacqueline like having those Hollywood showers. So we're going to go through that water in no time at all. It's got a 30-litre gas electric hot water system as well. That's another thing I forgot to mention.
Yep. Lots we'll go through with
Yeah.
the walkthrough once we get a little bit more used to
Yeah,
that.
it's like I said, overwhelming at the moment. Like there's so many bits and pieces to try and get our head wrapped around. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's got a Bosch, what do they call it? The Bosch TSC trailer sway control braking system.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
a real good piece of
ABS, right? It's anti-lock braking. So you could jam on those brakes as hard as you want, and the brake calipers or shoes and the drums will they'll what's the word?
Pulsate.
They'll pulsate to stop the wheels from locking up. sway control. So if you do have a sway event, it'll brake the wheels independently to bring the trailer straight. And if you have like a sharp steering input, like say if you're swerving a kangaroo or something like that, it'll actually recognise that and bring the trailer under control in that scenario too. So that's a pretty cool setup.
Yeah, that gives me a lot of peace of mind, because you see so many of those videos where those trailers go out of control, and it is a bit scary.
Yeah, you see them whipping up and they just builds on itself, and it's not cool.
No, so it's pretty cool to know, good peace of mind that it's got that piece of technology.
Yep. And if it does happen to flip over, it's got a Cruisemaster DO35 off-road hitch, and they're fully they rotate through, fully articulated, rotates through 360 degrees. So you can put this on its head.
Well, let's
and the car will
not,
still be on its wheels.
Not
Yeah, let's not do that.
New age.
That conversation escalated quickly.
Yeah. We do not plan to put it on its head. Let's put that out there.
No.
So how did we get here?
How did we get... wireless charging too.
Oh, yeah.
Wireless charging. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Stick your phone behind your head when you're ready to go to bed. No cables, no cords or anything like that.
Yep.
I don't think I left anything out, did I? Probably.
Oh, I think you left heaps out, but that's okay. That's for another video.
It's got Wi-Fi anti-theft.
Yeah.
Yep. So you just arm it when you leave. And if someone opens the door, there's a magnetic sensor on the door. There's the motion sensor there. And there's also, I think it's a gravity switch. So if someone tries to hitch it up, the alarm will sound and the brakes will lock on. So that's
pretty cool.
That's nice to know, because we have left the Robbo just high and dry before while we go full driving, and just hoped for the best.
Yep.
So yeah, this has got another added layer of protection there.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, like I said, this isn't a walkthrough video, but I'm doing a bloody walkthrough.
Yeah, I know.
How did we get here? So, back in April, I think you said, New Age reached out to us, said they love the channel, would we be willing to roll in one of their vans for a period of 12 months to test it out, try it, put it through its paces, see what it's capable of. We hard. We didn't know if it was the right fit for us. Like we said before, we've never done caravanning. It always feels a bit funny taking something for free, because obviously you need to give something back, which is videos with the van. At the end of the day, all I can say is we are under no obligation to pull any punches. Going to be honest and open and transparent. If things break, we're going to talk about it. If there's things that we don't like, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what we love, what we hate, what worked, what didn't, what broke.
What we might change.
What we would change if we had another opportunity.
We've had these conversations too with New Age. We're not just saying that that's what we're going to do. No. We had these conversations prior to saying that we wanted to do this. That was one of our concerns, was with our other channel, we didn't have any obligation to, you know, anything. And one of the things they said is, no, that's what we liked and that's what we want. We want your honest feedback, you know, because we are, I guess, that demographic.
Yeah, bog standard Aussie family.
Yeah, you know, we've got the 2 kids, we get out travelling and, you know, they wanted wanted us to showcase what their vans are capable of, what we like, what we don't like, what would we change, you know, all that sort of stuff. So that sort of helped ease our mind a little bit before we went into the deal, because we've always said that we weren't here to sell anything. No. We don't want to become salespeople for New Age, and that's not what they were looking for. So that was fantastic. Yeah, because
it's only a small channel, but we have knocked back opportunities before. Nothing like this, but small little product reviews and things like, that doesn't really fit, and we don't really want to do that. But this was an opportunity that, all things being as what we have just mentioned, where we needed them, was an opportunity we couldn't pass up.
I mean, how often do these... We never got into this YouTube stuff thinking this would be ever something that was... No. And it wasn't why we got into it anyway. That it was just to have the videos and, you know, connect with some really awesome people, which we've done. So after thinking about it too, when these opportunities arise, which probably aren't that often, I don't know. what,
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
let's see where the journey takes us,
Yeah.
you know. It's a new chapter for
Yeah.
us all. And so we just
So there
thought,
was...
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
No.
I was just going to say, the person we were dealing with at New Age, I asked him, I said, why us? You know, there's loads of channels out there. Why us? You know, because I just wanted to put my mind to ease. And he said, authenticity. Because I like how authentic you guys are. You are who you are. And that's what we're going to be.
Yeah, and that's not going to change. And that's why they wanted to keep the Robbo still, call it Roaming in the Robbo, because that's who we are.
Yep.
Yeah, but it is going to be really cool. We did weigh up some pros and cons of, you know, also whether it was worth taking it on. One big thing was the kids no longer want to share a bed in the Robbo, so that was getting to be... we were either going to have to put the table back in to make that bed, which meant would lose all our space in the Robbo, which has limited space to start with, or the kids were going to have to go into swag. So we were sort of already at that point where we were having to think about what we were going to do with the Robbo. So it kind of sort of felt that was another deciding thing with it, wasn't it?
Yeah. And we're still not entirely sure what we're going to do with the Robbo.
No.
Are we going to keep it? Are we going to sell it? I don't know. I'm really reluctant to move it on.
I know, I feel,
Yeah.
I've got, my ideas, because we're still talking about a hemp cab. We actually get quite a lot of messages on Instagram and Facebook going, have you opened up your hemp cab yet? Not yet.
No.
We haven't had a chance to think about it. It is still on the cards.
Yep.
And one thing I kind of thought, and let us know if you think this would be something people would use, I don't know, is people that don't have camping gear and would like the opportunity to come camping, we could offer them to come and stay in the Robbo on the property. So it's like a chalet, hip cap chalet. I don't know if people would want to do that or not. I don't know. It's a good way to test whether they want to camp, I
Come
suppose.
stay in the Robbo, as seen on YouTube. Hot water system's not working at the moment though. So.
Yeah, it's cold
and
showers.
It's cold down here. This morning was 2 degrees.
Yeah, it's been cold.
Far out. So did we hit all the points? I don't know.
No. So why did we allude to this for so long, I suppose?
Yeah.
That wasn't trying to,
We weren't trying to stretch it out.
Yeah,
if we were trying to stretch it out, we would have been dropping heaps of community posts and little short snippets of...
it wasn't that
we
case.
weren't clickbaity or anything like that.
We were actually due to get the van in October was the first...
I think so, yeah. And that's when we did the big move.
Yeah.
Big country move.
And then thankfully the universe looked after us and thought they can't handle a van and renovations at the same time.
Moving 4.5 hours south from everything you've ever known, starting a new job, taking on a renovation and a 9-acre property, and running a YouTube channel, and getting a new van. It was just... the stress levels were just climbing and climbing and climbing.
So, there was things going on within New Age that then pushed the van back, so that was okay. Then it was going to come in January.
Yep, still too early.
Which, but we were just going to have to roll with it. And then that was when they got taken over by JB Group, I think it was.
I'm not too sure on the time frame of it, but at some point, New Age was owned by Walkinshaw, and then they sold it, and New Age became part of JB Group. And there's a whole transitional thing going on, and they've implemented some of the things from JB into the New Age vans and some of the New Age stuff into JB. So they kind of, it's like a purchasing group, I suppose, like a big body corporate type deal.
So as those were changing, they also wanted our van to be having
all the
latest stuff. So it kept sort of pushing that build date back further and further until...
Here we are.
Now. So, we thought we were, so when we started dropping hints, we were thinking that the van was going into production, and then it'd be like, sorry.
Yeah.
So that's why it was all dragged out and not intentional. It just was things was going on for them that pushed it back, and it worked out good for us, though, in the end. Now the renovations are pretty much done, so we can focus on getting back out, which will be fantastic.
Be good to start exploring again.
Yeah.
Again, not a walkthrough video, but there was something I did forget.
God.
Full aluminium TIG welded frame, composite floor, aluminium panels and roof for off-road. No wood, except for the cabinetry and some of the furniture. So, just in case anyone was wondering. Some people like wood for off-road because it's flex-small. Some people like the strength and stability of the welded aluminium, but anyway.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
So initially it will be some trips around the Great Southern, I think, to get started, break it in.
We need to do so many shakedown trips.
Yeah.
Get our heads wrapped around.
Yeah.
Because we'll do some little videos about the suspension and about the electrical system and about the fridge and about the dunny.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. That'd be a bit of a shit video. And about the washing machine. We'll release some little sort of featured videos, I suppose, about what's going on in the van. But we need to learn how all this stuff works before doing any videos on that.
I mean, we just worked out how to turn on one of the lights just before we started the video, so we can't really do the walkthrough.
It was that one there.
Yeah.
Because there's double switch.
Yeah.
There's a switch there, there's a switch there.
But we will be getting it off-road in the next school holidays, which is less than 10 weeks from now. So we do need to do some shakedown trips before that. Yeah. And then we're going to head out and hit that red dust and really put it through its paces. So that's going to be really cool. We can't wait.
That will be cool.
Yeah. And
this thing is going to be full of dust. One thing we failed to do is put a dust suppression system in.
And yeah, we'll talk about too. That's a good one for the walkthrough.
Yeah.
We were clueless. Yeah. We had no idea. So...
Yeah. We did get the opportunity to put some options in, and with the changeover and the build getting pushed back, we had to redo the sort of the build list, I suppose, and some things slipped through that we could keep it there, and the dust system was one of them. And triple bunks, we've only got 2 kids. Yeah,
we were initially going to get the double bunk, but we've ended up with the triple bunk. Oh well, doesn't matter. You know.
That was
we are not going to complain.
No, sorry, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all.
Gee, we got this new free van and we're complaining.
No.
We're not at all. We are completely appreciative and we can't
I probably will be complaining when I'm rolling out the duct tape over all the vents before we hit the red dust.
Oh well, yeah.
No, I won't. I'm not. Moving on.
Yeah.
Right, so what is your favourite thing so far? We haven't even taken it anywhere. This is in our backyard.
We brought it back
from
moment. Perth, and that's it. Yeah.
Oh, what a trip that was back from Perth. Hit a massive storm on the way home. Yeah. Oh my God. But when we got here, opened up all the compartments. No water had gotten in.
No, so that was a good test, yeah. Good test.
Yeah, opened up all the external tunnel boots and cabinetry and whatnot. No water. It was awesome.
My favourite thing, I think I'm going to enjoy possibly with the having the indoor kitchen here. Maybe not necessarily for cooking, but being able to prep inside, because sometimes it can be really windy or it can just be a little bit cold outside and you're standing out there prepping dinner. So it will be nice to have the comfort of indoors, but I think I might prefer to cook outdoors just to keep those smells outside. I don't know. We'll see. But I think that's... And the bed seems really comfortable.
Oh, the bed's amazing.
And the bathroom seems really nice.
Still.
And this is really comfy too, so I don't know, I think a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I can put my legs up.
You got a little footstool.
And we got a footstool. We'll do that in the walkthrough video though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a microwave for reheat. Yeah, I don't know. The list goes on. I feel very fortunate.
There's a gas bayonet on the outside, so we'll set the Ziggy up outside for cooking. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit in the toolbox. I was hoping the Ziggy would go in the toolbox. Maybe, I think you can get a smaller barbecue, not a Ziggy. I don't know. I'll have to get a table for the Ziggy.
Yeah. What's your favourite thing?
The awning. It's not even a push button. It's still a manual awning, but it's so good. If you've been a regular to the channel, you'll know that I have a love-hate relationship with the awning on the Robbo Mark 1. I could set it up by myself in about 20 minutes, 15 maybe, if I was in a rush, but it was a pain in the bum. Zipping on the canvas and setting up the poles, and I had a 3-night minimum. If we weren't at camp, 40 degrees be damned, for more than 2 nights, so 3-night minimum, that awning was not going up.
I think I might throw some footage if I can find it still. We lost a hard drive with some footage, but there was a time when we were up in Denham. And it was super windy, and we've got footage of Craig after he set it up, and he looks traumatized.
We had every single guy rope set up.
We nearly blew off the cliff.
There's 5 poles, and each pole had at least 2 guy ropes anchoring it down.
But yeah, you look pretty traumatized whenever it's got set up.
I'm not doing that again.
Nuh-uh.
We're here for 4 nights, so anything more than 2 nights we always put the awning up.
Wait, we do?
Yeah, pretty much. Anything 2 nights or lower, we won't put the awning up. We'll just use the car awning, but we're pretty exposed here. So I put the awning up, but it is so windy. It was ridiculous. Even with 4 of us, 2 young kids, man, it's just like a big sail. Is exactly what it is.
The poles are
But it's
flying.
up. It's up. At least the guy ropes are out. It's tied down to the ground. Let's hope we don't fly away.
One thing actually I really like is the steps, because you just pull them out and they push back in. With the robber, you always had to pull them, try and get it just aligned right to latch it, and then sometimes they got stuck, and it was always a pain in the butt.
That was Miranda's job, that one.
Yeah, and that was my job, so I used to hate that one. So that's
Steps
another
pretty
really,
sweet.
they're cool.
But this awning, like, it's not a push button, it's still a manual awning, but let's do it. I'll rip it out now because it's going to take me like less than 2 minutes.
Let's do it.
Alright, we've also got a
Actually,
fire outside.
I think
so
we
we'll
go
just sit
outside. We've been sitting inside for a while. Let's see the outside because it's really sexy.
It doesn't have the same feel as the old hat. Not yet, at least anyway, but you think it's a good addition, don't you?
Yeah, looks much nicer. Smells nicer too.
Oh, that other hat's disgusting. Well, 20 years old, that old hat. It looks it, and it was amazing. Right, I'm going to give you that.
Okay. Look how sexy that is. Whew.
Thank you. No? This is so easy, like you just undo this, whatsy. Undo that, undo that.
Real easy. We're still learning, as we've said. Oh, that's right, yes.
Undo that.
Just one
It's
side.
only on one side. It's on the right hand side. Smooth.
How easy is that? We should have timed that. What was that, like 10 seconds?
Put it however high you want. Then all you need to do is get your what do you call them?
Guide ropes.
Oh man, it's late in the day. Had to work this morning. Then you get your guy ropes, anchor them down to the ground, and that's it. It's set. It's set. One thing I did forget to do, that little nut, you meant to tighten that up before you slide this one, but hey, it's just demonstration purposes only. Another thing I like about this awning as well, if you want to come over here, Miranda, the gas bayonet for your Barbie is just here. What I will do, I will have to tighten up those. I'll have to tighten those up. I'll just tighten that one for the moment. So,
Yeah, so by doing that, it frees up the cabinets too, doesn't it? And less likely to run into it.
yeah, so it gives a full thoroughfare. You can do both of them, obviously. Pin in the ground, guy ropes out. So yeah, it really opens it up. But
Yeah.
just for a quick roll the awning out to get some shade, you don't have to go to this extent. That would be more of a set up for a couple of nights, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Why don't you show them the steps for you there too? Look at that.
we show all the good stuff on this channel.
I got
Setting up an awning
and steps.
and the steps.
We're easily pleased. Ta-da! I know.
We got,
Please control yourselves at home.
we've got a kick-ass 48 volt EcoFlow 5 kilowatt hour off-grid battery system with 800 watts of solar on the roof. But no, check out the steps and the awning. Like, who would have known setting up an awning would be so easy and give me the thrills? But
Oh no,
there you go.
we're simple people.
Speak for yourself. Welcome to our backyard. Oh, everyone's coming.
Everyone's coming. It could get a bit wild here. We've got a bit of a collection of animals going on now, hey?
So what have we got? We've got 13 chooks, 2 ducks, 2 alpacas, a lamb, a couple of cats which are housebound. We've got the next door neighbour's sheep. He's got 3 sheep in the paddock.
But yeah, so thank you for sticking around through our ramblings and
Yeah, it did
Whatnot.
get a bit rambly. I'm known
always
to
does.
ramble.
Yeah. We will be getting the travel videos back out again. We will still be doing our final renovations video. We just need a couple things finished first before we'll do the final walkthrough. But yeah, now we're predominantly going to be back doing travel again.
Travel vids, yep.
Yeah, so
Couple of
thanks
shakedown
for sticking
vids.
with us through the renovations as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, been a bit of a break from what we regularly put out on our channel, and we really appreciate everybody's feedback. Most people seem to enjoy the Renos vids, which
Yeah,
is,
they
you know,
seem to,
change
which
of
is
pace
nice.
for us and,
Yeah.
you know, for the channel and whatnot. We made some massive changes in that house. I can't wait for that final reveal to come out, the befores and afters, because we lived in it as it was being renovated. But to see that final before and after, because it's only a distant horrific memory of not what it used to look like, but the actual process of renovating is what I'm talking about.
It wasn't that bad.
For the first 6 months we were at this house, we slept on mattresses on the floor, surrounded by machinery and gyprock and offcuts of wood and power tools and dust and muck and mess. And here I
It
am
was a
complaining
journey.
again.
Yes, it was a journey and it was fun. So, you know, it got us to this point of having all these beautiful little creatures around now.
Oh. The ducks' names are Shrek and Fiona. They're coming over.
They're
for
coming
food.
over
See if I can
too.
get them over here. Hey, you two. Nah, they're a little bit shy.
One thing I want to put out there, because we are completely new to to caravanning. What are your must-haves for a caravan? I'd really love to hear that, because we've got no clue. So, what's that? You know, must-have thing? Because it must be different to a camper trailer. I don't know. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm trying to think of something smart to say, and I can't think of anything. I think it's all probably relatively self-explanatory. Yeah, we need a mat.
Yeah.
We need a mat.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, possibly there's something that we just not even realising that we actually need. Don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, any advice would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a new chapter for
It is,
us all, and
yeah.
we appreciate you coming through all these chapters with us.
Yeah. We do make a lot of
we
changes.
were clueless with the Robbo, and now we've gotten there. We were clueless with the renovations, and now we're clueless here. So
Yeah, that just seems to be a theme. We just dive into something we've got no idea about and learn what it's about and then get on to the next thing that we know no idea about. Yeah.
all
One
fun.
thing I will say about this, it really surprised me actually. It's the biggest, heaviest thing I've ever towed. It's actually off the showroom floor, empty, just over 3 tonne. So we will be, once this is fully loaded, at our max. That's a 3.5 tonne maximum limit on this van. The Cruiser's limit is 3.5 tonne. We're going to be really close to our combination mass of the car and the van. So we're going to have to be careful and measure and weigh everything that we put in there. We're going to have to be quite ruthless with what we cull. That's another thing. We probably could have reduced some weight during the build process. Do we need a washing machine? Probably not.
Yeah, well, that's something we'll see, I guess, towards the end.
Yeah. I don't know how much washing we're going to be doing off grid, but who knows? Who knows? The Discovery Tour. Roman in the Robbo Mark II Discovery Tour. Welcome aboard, and we'll catch you out there.
See ya. I'm good to eat.